Let's get ready for some of the world's best coffee. Greetings and welcome to the broadcast. I'm your host. Folks, I'm going to show you this machine that makes some of the best coffee I've ever had. First of all, we start out with a digital readout on a very special coffee roaster. And then these veins have to be set just right. Let me let you hear this thing go a little bit as we fire it up. Okay, what we're going to do now, what you're looking at now is the cool down chamber. It's actually roasted up above. See these veins? They have to be set just right. This one's a little aggressive for a small roast, but probably pretty good for a medium to a large roast. And then on the top, the beans, of course, will come out, and they'll try to roast in or bring in as much flavor as they can and get out those bad kind of an acidic taste. Now, the machine, it here is a large amount being cooled. Again, it's roasted above. People think this is being roasted. It's not. Now, then when we're done, we have to go over these special glass like a pyrex carafe. You don't want any plastic, no matter what they tell you. They're lying. It all has a BPA, biphenyl ester type of stuff in it. Even the so-called plastic that they say they don't. When it gets that hot, there's a transfer. Now here's the coffee. In a minute, I'm going to fire up the machine and let you listen to this thing. And you're going to hear the machines roast, how the beans have a special sound when they're being roasted. Now, if you look up here at the exhaust pipe on this thing, it's big bucks to send a pipe up this high. It really pulls what they call a lot of draw, and there is a special thermal flange on top that will not let that get hot and cause a problem, maybe like a roof fire or something like that. All right, here we are. Let's get ready to fire this thing up. Now, you're going to see it's adjusted just about right, a little aggressive for me for a small roast, but, these guys are the experts. I'm not a roast master. If I can go down there, I can get some of this stuff and we can taste it right away. Up here is the controls where he can take a sample and roast it just the way he wants it, either a little faster or slower than the other guys, and bring that flavor right up. Now, sometimes some of the viewers say we tend to rush through things, and it's true we do. I'm going to go ahead and take some time in a moment, right now in fact, to let you see the mechanized process. In a little bit, I'm going to show you how to actually pour the water in a figure-8 fashion on top of that glass carafe. You can see how the beans are looking here. And then I'm going to let you hear the music of the beans. They almost have a musical ring as they turn from like a light brown to a dark brown. And just let that play for a little while. Hear those beans make a special kind of music. Now on the carafes, you get the piping hot water ready. Right after the coffee, you pull it right off of here fresh. And of course, you do this with the barista's permission. You don't just go in and do it. And they can either do it, or you can take the kind of a pitcher, a very, very special pitcher. And I'll just demonstrate here real quick with one hand. Pour a figure-8 on top of this as that infuses into that, so it doesn't bruise the center of that coffee and bring out some bitter elements. Okay, here's a treat. Take a look at this stuff being roasted and listen to the music. Okay, and now just a little test, just a quick little sip. Oh, yeah. And there it is. Folks, this is how you can do this too. Wherever they roast coffee, you don't have to have the world's best coffee, but if it's roasted professionally, boy, what a treat. Oh, and the coffee, that's a little stevia brick I use because the sugar is really no good in Canada or the United States. We don't know really what we're getting in our sugar. Okay, now, if you want to really be an aficionado, may I scratch this? See that? I don't like that. A lot of air and moisture going through. This is about the right kind of weave here, a Panamanian weave. Listen to this. See? Good moisture and good air. And here is way too much, trying to copy the Beatles out of Nicaragua like a Marrakesh. Oh, gosh, I don't want to have my coffee in a bag like that. So you can take this as far as you want. Folks, take care. Don't forget, if he's got a digital readout, that's really something. Go on down to a barista, give him a couple bucks. Here's a small batch being made right here. They'll make you a small batch if you want. I go for the lighter roast. I believe they're a dark French roast, although very tasty. Sometimes you miss some of those special elements from the bean, where certain elements of the soil have things that are extracted by that bean and have a very unique taste, almost a nut-like chocolatey taste. Good coffee, they say, doesn't need sugar. Hey, folks, take care. Lord bless. Until next time, JavaCrew, bye for now.